What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, welcome to my channel. My phone be acting up. Welcome to my channel. This is Jigs Needs Wi-Fi Streets. I'm Jigs, okay? And before we get into this video, right? Welcome to my channel, whether you're new or not. Okay, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please do subscribe if you're new. All of y'all go check out my other videos. Okay, opinions are not just free, but they're also welcome on this channel. So please let me know how you feel about this or any other video. Okay, the like button is also free and it helps out with my algorithms. Okay, so please do listen. I'm asking for two things. One, a shot if you're new by subscribing, and two, hit the like button. It helps out with my algorithms, y'all. They help, they'll help me slide on through into other people's, timelines and stuff. I heard. That's what I heard. Anyway, so thank you for clicking. If you want to, please do share. Okay, hit the like button. Hit it now before you forget. Just hit it. I'm telling you, you're gonna forget. So might as well do it now. And yeah, welcome. Thank you. Subscribe. Hit the like button. All of that, right? So let's get into the Tory and Meg Child Day 3. Okay. Let me issue a couple of disclaimers. Disclaimers. Number one, opinions are not facts, but they are free. Facts are facts. They are not to be confused with opinions. So if you confuse them, that is not on me. Number two, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a psychiatrist. I am not a journalist, and I'm not pretending to be. Okay, so I might not be as perfect as them, but I'm just here stating my opinions on this and a plethora of other things, right? And so yeah, so let's get into it. Oh, and let's keep in mind that this is a serious trial. Okay, Tory Lanez is looking at 20 plus years, and whether or not he's innocent or guilty, because remember, innocent till proven guilty. Meg's reputation has definitely taken a hit, okay? And by way of her reputation comes her career, even though she's doing pretty good, do not get me wrong. But I do feel like a lot of people are not giving themselves an opportunity to listen to her, okay, to be honest, because they've already taken Tory's side. And let's be very clear, I am not on nobody's side. I would love to be on Meg's side as a woman and a mother of three girls myself. But to be honest, Meg is one of the people as to why I was on her side, but I kind of like shifted over because I have no idea what's going on, and she's one of the reasons why. She's one of the people why. I hate to say that because I know she's going through a lot, and I don't want to jump on top of her because let's also keep in mind that Meg has nobody. She has party now, okay. She has no parents. She has, from what I know, no siblings. She has no grandparents. From what I know, I haven't seen any cousins or uncles or aunties. She's been having the whole entire world dump on her, as well as industry colleagues, and she has no one. And these industry colleagues have been males, which I think is very bitch boyish. Have your opinion, that's fine, but they have been coming for her, and that's different than stating your opinion. She's still a woman at the end of the day. So keeping all those things in mind, let me jump into it, right? So they're on day 5, right? Because the trial started December 12th, which was last week, last Monday. I'm playing catch up, so I'm reading off of No Jumper's thread. Okay, No Jumper, don't flag me. Don't flag me. Just let me know. I can't do that or whatever, and I'll do it again because I'm gonna do it now. Anyway, shout out to No Jumper. Okay, so Kelsey Nicole is testifying at 11:15. So let's get into Kelsey Nicole. So this is No Jumper's personal testimony, right? So juror 38 was excused from the case. She was one of two black women on the case. She was replaced by alternative juror 82. Juror 82 is a Polynesian male. Now, No Jumper made a note of the gender, the age, and race of the people, of the jurors. I believe that's commonplace, but I'm not sure, so don't hold me to that. But I think people usually do list the jurors because it is a jury of your own peers. And so people are interested in what your peers look like. You know what I mean? But again, I'm reading from his thread. Kelsey walked into the courtroom with her lawyer. Her lawyer says she did not want to testify and would like to evoke her Fifth Amendment. The prosecutors told the judge they will offer her immunity for any and everything she says on the stand. Counsels approached the bench. The immunity was granted, and Kelsey took the stand. Kelsey testified that she did not want to be there. that the numerous lies Megan has told on her during this process has left her riddled with anxiety and trauma. She relayed testifying today was triggering that anxiety. Prosecutors, I'm sorry, my phone. I'm sorry, my phone is dying. So let me. Prosecutors asked Kelsey how she feels. I'm sorry. That she's okay, that's triggering her anxiety. Prosecutors asked Kelsey how she feels about the stories on social media that she, SHOC Megan, Kelsey replied, "It's ridiculous anyone would think I SHOC Megan." Kelsey said Megan and her met Tory Lanez at the Rock Nation brunch. She says Megan told her to pursue Tory Lanez. First off, sidebar, very grimy that Meg told her to pursue him and then wound up sleeping with him. But I bet you that's that Rock Nation, right? When Meg took a picture with Tory bent over and he was like this. I bet you was that before or after the PND? Because I think Meg started chilling with Tory hard body during the PND and Meg. But anyhow. Kelsey says she pursued more than a friendship with Tori and began an intimate relationship with Tori after Megan encouraged her to do so. However, when she called COV, she had to go back home to Texas for 2 months. While she was gone, Megan began sleeping with Tori. Kelsey stated when she got back to LA, she had no idea about the intimate relationship between Megan and Tori. Kelsey said on July 11th, 2020, Kylie invited her and Megan to hang out. She was adamant that it was not a party. She corrected the court, calling it a party. Kelsey stated when she got to the party, Megan said she wanted to cool. Kelsey stated when she got to the party that Megan said that she wanted to cool everyone's nachos, but nobody really wanted nachos. But Megan went to the kitchen anyway. Everyone left Megan and started to play beer pong. Megan left the kitchen and said, "Oh, y'all having fun without me? Oh, y'all having fun without me?" Kelsey stated after a couple of rounds of beer pong that she got drunk and went upstairs to take a nap. When she woke up, she came downstairs, and to her surprise, Megan invited Tori to come over. She seen Megan, Kylie, and Tori in the pool. At this time, this is Kelsey's account, that she seen Megan, Kylie, and Tori in the pool. At this time, Megan was drunk and obnoxious. Kelsey testified Megan's behavior began to intensify as Tori began to do him and flirt with Kylie in front of her. Megan's behavior became so obnoxious that her and the stylist EJ urged her to leave with them to take her home before she embarrassed herself any further. Kelsey stated Megan refused to leave with her and EJ and wanted to leave and get together with Tori. EJ then told Kelsey to tell Megan her wig was coming loose and she needed to leave before she further embarrassed herself. Megan agreed, but only if Tori left too. Tori and Megan Tori told Megan to leave with Kelsey, that his driver will take them home and that he'll link up with them later. Megan agreed. Only 6 people was at this get together. Remember, this is Kelsey talking. So Megan, Kelsey, EJ, and Tori's security leaving the party left Tori and Kylie all alone together. Megan was upset. Remember, I said in the last video that rumors was that Tori and Kylie was alone in the hot tub. Kelsey testified Megan did not want to leave Tori alone with Kylie at the house, so while Megan and her was driving home, she told the driver that she left a slipper and demanded that the driver take them back to Kylie's house. The driver complied. Kelsey testified when Megan and Kelsey got back to Kylie's house, Kelsey stayed in the car and then Meg went back to Kylie's house. What Megan saw when she entered Kylie's house left her so upset that an intense argument erupted and Kylie kicked her out of the house. I said in my last video that somebody said that Kylie did tell them to get the fuck out. But that was because supposedly, allegedly, Meg and Kelsey were arguing. Kelsey testified that Megan ran out of Kylie's house screaming, B, Kylie told us to get the F out. Tori also left and joined them in the SUV. When Tori got into the SUV, Tori and Megan began to argue. Tori then exposed Megan for sleeping with him behind Kelsey's back. Kelsey testified after Tori exposed Megan for sleeping with him behind Kelsey's back. Megan turned to her and told her, "Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, girl." Then turned to Tori and told him, "Why would you tell her that?" The prosecutor then asked Kelsey what else happened on the ride home. Kelsey said, I don't know, we just argued and took jabs at each other. Then the prosecutor asked Kelsey, did Tori threaten the SHOTU on the ride home? Kelsey went silent. Then Kelsey said, I don't remember. The prosecutor said, asked again, did Tori threaten the SHOTU on the ride home, Kelsey? Kelsey stated, I don't know. The prosecutor then reminded Kelsey. She confessed this when she was questioned by them 2 months ago in September. Kelsey evoked her Fifth Amendment rights. Oh no! I got off the thread. Okay, Kelsey evokes her Fifth Amendment rights. That's where I was, right? Okay. The prosecutor then pulled out Kelsey's statements and asked Kelsey, pulled out her statements, and asked her, do you remember telling us Tory Lanez threatened to SHOTU on the ride home? Kelsey replied, yes. Kelsey then asked the judge to speak to her lawyer. Kelsey was escorted outside to speak to her lawyer. Kelsey came back into court, and the prosecutor asked Kelsey again when Tory threatened to SHOTU, exactly what did Tory say? Kelsey asked the judge, do I have to answer that? The judge told her yes. She evoked her fifth again. The judge then asked counsel to approach. Kelsey's counsel approached the bench with the prosecutor and defense attorneys. They spoke for about 5 minutes. The judge paused court, sent everyone to recess to give Kelsey and her lawyer time to talk. Okay, now let me get out of here because no jumper's a little scattered. Okay. Okay, I'm skipping over this because I already read that to y'all. Okay. Kelsey takes the stand, right? Kelsey admitted to lying to prosecutors about everything she told them in September and states she doesn't remember anything from that night. Excuse me, let me read that correctly. Kelsey admitted to lying to prosecutors about everything she told them in September and states she don't remember nothing from that night. Things that Kelsey told the prosecutors are listed below. Kelsey said that she lied to prosecutors in September about I saw Tory fire 3 to 5 SHOTs at Megan when we got out the car. He offered me $1 million and asked to do favors for me if I stayed quiet. And Tory PUNCH me. Okay. Kelsey Nicole denies SHOT Meg Thee Stallion and being in possession of a GUN, but says she did not witness Megan get SHOT. She did not see Megan bleeding. She does not know who SHOT Megan or if Megan was SHOT. She admits to hearing GSHOTs. In the last hour of the court, the prosecutor asked Kelsey Nicole, did Tory offer to pay for your lawyer? She responded, yes. She was then asked, did Tory pay for your lawyer? She responded, I don't know. I can't remember. Okay. Now a couple more things. Okay. Kelsey said Megan told Tory. Okay. Kelsey said that Megan told Tory he was only hot because he hopped on a remix of Jack Harlow. Prosecutors played audio, y'all, of Kelsey telling them in September when they met with her that Tory threatened to SHOT her. Kelsey responded, everything I said in September wasn't truthful. Kelsey denies Tory ever threatened her. Prosecutors played an audio of Kelsey telling them during interrogation that Tory called her and Megan B's and H's. Kelsey reported, I told y'all that, but I don't remember what I said. That night was blurry. Prosecutors asked Kelsey at some point during this case, did Tory bribe you? Kelsey responded with, not just me. Remember, it was 4 people in that car, Kelsey, Tory, Meg, and the driver. I believe. I'm not sure if EJ was in the car or Tory's bodyguard. Did he offer you $1 million not to say anything about the case? Kelsey responded, he mentioned $1 million. Yes, he mentioned $1 million. Prosecutors asked, did he offer you $1 million to stay quiet for the SHOT? Kelsey responded, he didn't say SHOT. Prosecutors asked Kelsey, did you witness a SHOT that night? She responded, no, I heard SHs. Prosecutor, did he say he would give you and Megan $1 million not to say anything about the SHOT? Kelsey responded, he did not say a SHOT. I don't know. Prosecutors played audio of Kelsey telling them Tori asked her to work for him, asking if she wanted him to fund any business ventures for her, asking if she needs him to get her a lawyer, and that Kelsey says she told Tori, "Why would I need a lawyer?" Prosecutors asked Kelsey again, when Megan got out of the car, did you see GUS's? GUNCHOTS's, right? GS's. She responded, no, I heard GS's. Prosecutors asked Kelsey, what did you see? Kelsey responded, I don't remember. Prosecutors asked Kelsey if she remembered telling them that she saw Tori, SHOT Megan, when they met up with her in September. Kelsey responded, I said a lot that wasn't true to protect myself. Prosecutors say protect yourself from what? She responds, incriminating myself. After Kelsey told prosecutors under oath she lied when she told them Tori SHOT Meg and she wasn't 100% truthful because she didn't want to incriminate herself, prosecutors asked Kelsey, incriminate yourself in what? Did you SHOT Meg? And she responded no. Prosecutors reminded Kelsey she received immunity, but she can still be prosecuted for perjury if she lies under oath. Prosecutors asked Kelsey, if you didn't see Tori SHOT Meg, then why did you text Megan's security guard Justin Edison that Tori S Meg? Kelsey responded, I don't know, I was in a panic. Let me get out of this thread. Okay. Kelsey told prosecutors she didn't know Megan was injured before going to the hospital to see Megan. She states that it was disclosed to me that Megan had stepped on glass. Prosecutors tried to introduce Kelsey's IG post into evidence. Tori's defense attorneys objected and stated that the IG posts were never approved nor sent to them. The judge sent everyone home so the lawyers could work things out and will resume tomorrow. Kelsey says she. Oh, I left this out. I'm sorry. Kelsey says she met up with Tori after the hotel. Kelsey says she met up with Tori at a hotel after the SHO team, and he apologized. When he asked why did Tori apologize if he didn't SHOT Meg, Kelsey said, I never asked why he was apologizing. After Kelsey denied seeing Megan bleeding or knowing if she was injured, Kelsey was asked by prosecutors, there was a lot of blood in the SUV. Who was bleeding so profusely? Kelsey responded, I don't know. That night was a blur. I can't recall anyone bleeding. Okay, let me make sure that that's it. Okay, that's it. Y'all, okay, let's get into a couple of teams. Okay, Kelsey lying like a monk. Tell you right now, Kelsey is lying like a muff. Whether it was then or now, she is definitely lying. This is why I said in an earlier thing and in a reel, I wouldn't be surprised if a conversation was had to conspire to confuse everyone in this case so much that it winds up in being in a hung jury. Now, okay, first off, Kelsey pleading the fifth. Does she not realize that the defense is trying to put this on her? Because the defense is trying to paint the picture that they was both arguing because they both sleeping with him. And that they started arguing in the party. And then Meg got out the car and went around the car and proposed on her, which would lead anyone to say, well, then it makes sense that she SHOT her because Meg proposed on her and was sleeping with her. Like, does Kelsey not realize the worst thing you're doing right now is not speaking? I know she don't want to be labeled a snitch, but like, come on. Because if he walks free, they might go after her now. Even though Meg is not going to sit in a courtroom and say she did it, still, like, but come to think about it, maybe that does give license for it to be believed that Tori and Kelsey did conspire to F up this case so bad. He gets off and you can't really charge her because she's not going to say that she did it. Now, that's just my own personal theory. That's not facts. That's opinion. Okay? So she got her immunity, but she can still get charged with perjury, remember? Okay. So now how did Kelsey feel? Remember that Meg dropped a rap song, right? Against her. Now, this was after Kelsey finally spoke but didn't say too much. She just alluded to the fact that she was there, but she did not do this. Now, going back, people were accusing Kelsey because Kelsey was keeping quiet. Meg, even though she was talking, she did not clear Kelsey necessarily. Not after people started chiming in. So there is a possibility that Kelsey might put some type of way because remember, people were siding with Meg. Like God only knows how many multi-millions of people done slid up in in that woman's DM and did everything from threaten her to accuse her of being a liar to accuse her of being the person in question, that SHOC Meg. So all of that could have very well given her a lot of anxiety, right? Now, also, Kelsey has several reasons to be saucy with Meg. Okay? Kelsey's not saying that Meg proposed on her, but if she did, that on top of sleeping with Tori, and remember, supposedly the prosecution stated, it was the prosecution that stated, I'm tired, y'all. It's like 4 in the morning in New York, and I'm playing myself. I gotta go to work. I'm supposed to get up in like 3 hours. I'm clearly gonna break night, because if I go to sleep and I'll forget, I ain't gonna get up. But anyway, somebody said that Kelsey said, "Oh, Meg does this all the time. She's sleeping with the baby and Ben Simmons, knowing that I was sleeping with them too." So, if that's true, for a multitude of reasons, Kelsey does have all the license in the world to feel some type of way towards Meg, because in this, to me, this read what she stated, what is giving me is she's feeling saucy towards Megan, and she's trying to paint the picture that Megan was obnoxious, so obnoxious she was getting on everybody's nerves, and that Megan was jealous of Kylie, did not want Tori to be alone with Kylie, so she's the one that was cock blocking. Not only, damn, can I say that? I'm not redoing this video. Please let me slide with this. I ain't even monetized, so. C blocking him, but started with her. Well, actually, no. C blocking him, but just being overall obnoxious, right? Because remember in the car when he stated that, and this is what prosecutors are reiterating that she said in September. Kelsey not trying to say nothing now, but Kelsey is painting a picture of Megan just being obnoxious, being jealous of him, coming at him, starting a ruckus, So it's clear that she's feeling saucy. I had a little brain fart there. I'm not redoing this video, but I gotta play catch up, right? Okay, so yeah, Kelsey's painting this picture of Megan that she's being obnoxious, but at the end of the day, she's going back and forth with the questions. Sorry. Yeah, she's going back and forth with the questions. Now, she stated in September that Tori linked up with her after the SHO team, apologized and offered her some money. Meg said understand that he offered her money to keep her mouth shut. I would not be surprised if if he upped, the price went up, and Kelsey took it, and he left Meg out of this. He watched my broke ass mouth. Conversations has been had in these past 2.5 years, and I'm gonna stick by what I said earlier. I feel like everybody's GUNing for a hung jury, so that either the state gives up on retrying him, or B, Tori's really setting up Kelsey to just take the fall. But knowing that Meg is not going to point the finger, so nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nobody goes to jail. See me? Let me see if that's all, guys. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's it. Because I'm not going to go into no articles. I'm tired. And I got to move on to day 4 and 5. And then I got to keep up with stay here. I'm gonna stay. But I'm gonna still be here. Let me see what else. Let me see what else. Yeah, I'm telling you, conversations was had. I wouldn't be surprised if money was exchanged and everything is going left right now. But if you line it up, if Tori walks and they try to put it on her, Meg is not gonna say she. You understand what I'm saying? See why I think why I think what I think why I think what I think. Okay, so yeah, so Meg is effing up. Kelsey lying like a rug. I don't know if it was back then or now, but she's definitely lying. Tori definitely not gonna incriminate himself. This is a mess. But I'm gonna end the video here because my phone is dying and I'm having brain farts and I'm tired and I want to smoke another L. I might take a 2 hour nap. Let's see what happens. I might come back. Who knows? Anyway, so tell me what y'all thinking. Tell me what y'all think. Are y'all as lost as me? I feel like this is we treading through Pandora's box here. Everybody lying. I'm sorry. Everybody's lying so far. It's looking like because Meg, let me not say Meg's lying, but she flubbed up a little bit, and them flub up details are a big deal. They're not minute details. If anybody's paying attention, and if any juror, as well as the lawyers, as well as the judge, is paying attention, it's important flubs. You feel me? Anyway, tell me what y'all think, and who. Tell me what you think, and what do you think at this point? Do you think Tori, SHOT, do you think uh, Kelsey has taken money to now lie and say that he didn't do anything, or to confuse this case so badly? Do you agree with me? To confuse this case so badly that it winds up in a hung jury, because that way they know there's nobody's gonna go to jail. Meg is not gonna say that she did it. Will the state redo it? Because remember, the state is the one going against charging Tori, not Meg. There's a lot going on. So y'all tell me what y'all think, what y'all opinions are. Tell me what y'all think about this red light. Check out my other videos. Yeah, I'm gonna get off it. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. I'm already 27 minutes in. So yeah, tell me what you think about my little coverage. Let me know whatever y'all wanna let me know. Okay. Are you as confused as me? We've been waiting 2.5 years for everybody to be lying. And like I said, this is serious. Tori is looking at the minimum of 20. And this has taken a huge, in the past 2.5 years because of this whole entire situation. Megan Thee Stallion's career has taken a huge, her reputation has taken a huge hit. A lot of her co-stars, or not co-stars, fellow rappers, a lot of them don't want to F with her right now. The mass public is judging her, and she's by herself. She has no one in this world. Regardless of what you think what happened, what she did to Kelsey, still she's a person, and she doesn't have nobody for real. And then Kelsey is having the finger pointed at her by the defense. Ooh, I've been talking too long. I'm sorry, my throat is so dry. The defense is trying to put this on. That was so nasty, right? I'm so sorry. The defense is trying to put this on Kelsey, and Kelsey is not only newly married, but she just had a baby, y'all. I almost lost my finger, y'all, just in case you was wondering if this was distracting me. It's a long story, but I'm gonna tell y'all. I almost lost my finger, thank God I didn't, right? Um, Even though, again, Meg is not gonna say that she did it, but then again, Meg, after all, if this winds up in a hung jury, and Meg is not in on anything, and I'm not saying that Tori and Kelsey are. I don't have a legal dream team. I don't have a goon squad. I don't have money. I'ma still talk my shit, but I be careful, right? Um, she could wind up feeling so saucy towards Kelsey that she does switch it, but that would end her career. So she can't even do that. So that's not even a possibility. But Kelsey is gonna forever be harassed because of this. You know what I'm saying? So this is a lose-lose situation in all counts. And if Tory is innocent and he goes to jail, innocent man goes to prison for the minimum of 20 years. If he gets away with it, a man who is willing to SHOT a female not only got away with it, but do you think his behavior is gonna change? That just gave him the super big battery on his back that he could pretty much do whatever he wants. Like if he did this, not only is that a telltale sign that he is ABUSIDE-ish towards women, but he just got the major battery on his back and the major message sent that he can do whatever he wants. So what if his behavior towards women escalates? And I'm not pretending to know him. I'm only going by what's coming out. And again, Meg's reputation. But let me get off because I'm just going around in circles. This is a serious situation, y'all. But let me get off. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Go check out my other videos. Do subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button if you didn't. That's why I told you in the beginning. See, y'all don't listen like my kids. I'm too tired and too old and too smoked out. And y'all are not sure. Because I'll make sure I label my videos for no one under 18. Because they have no business hearing me curse this much. Anyway, let me get off. Thank you for watching my video. Take into account this is a serious situation. And yeah, let me let y'all go. Kelsey lying like a mom. It's a lot of shenanigans going on around here. I'm very confused. I don't understand nothing. And it's their fault. But let me get off. Thank you so much.